8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
0 multiplanetary. Live. Hey, we're Joe Reads the News. We're reading the news, and I'm Joe. Isn't it great that it's Friday? We're going to do on Joe Reads the News. We do cleansing rituals, and today's cleansing ritual, because you have to wash the week out of your mind. We're going to do Ginger Boost. We're going to jump on here and boost us with ginger. Let's go, man. So this is live 100% raw ginger. The most disgusting thing you'll ever see. Are you ready? Goodness gracious. Mama. Fresh pressed ginger. They're root vegetables. My God. Gracious. Goodness gracious. Whatever that was. Oh, I also have coffee. But first I had to nuke myself with ginger. And ginger shall be hot in the mouth. Name that play. Let's go, people. Well, what are we doing here? That's way better. All right, so we have to kick it off. We have to read some news here. We got to get serious about this because it's almost summer. And you people are about to go and travel. If you do not have travel plans, I will get travel plans on your behalf. Everybody needs to pick up and go to the national parks. Do you know what those look like? Well, they don't cost a lot to go to. You only need tents. If you think tents are expensive, just wait until you see Airbnb and air flights and all that, also known as flights. You just have to go and do it. You got to pick up and go. You could take a bus, you take a plane, you take a car, you take a train. You could also walk or bike or hike. And you need to go to the national parks and you need to relax and go to the lakes. You got to go hiking. You think to yourself out loud that you will definitely, if you go in hiking, that you will encounter a bear. This is wrong. No bears. Well, some bears. But you'll survive. Just go. For Murray Fife says, "Yay, I made it." Murray has cultivated a great longing for the news. Nico DeLeo says, "Suck a free Friday." Murray's promoting. He commented on us. Now we will get like singles, dozens of thousands of visitors. There's another Kiwi in play. Murray's going to have to actually make. This guy's gonna give him a run for his money. He might show up on the news today, but he was running around the Dynamics Con with a Kiwi doll, taking pictures with people. So there's another New Zealander, Murray Fife. You're not the only one. We got it, man. We're moving right now. We're moving like crazy. What's this? Oh, cool. Yeah. Take that, people. Hey, if you're not texting your friends right now, you can say, for example, hello, friend. Good Friday to you. Good prophet. I was just making stuff up people would say to each other in the Middle Ages. Good prophet, neighbor. Anyway, Sucker Free Friday. Hey, I've got my mud water because we weren't angry at coffee, just disappointed. But you don't need to know that. You guys need to read the news. You need a brand news. Share screen. What are you guys doing this weekend? Anything salient? Share screen. We're not clicking on any of the clickbait news like who's going to be the next James Bond. There's a shaggy guy in the running. There's Las Vegas's best hotel pools and day clubs. That's important. There's politics, culture, more politics. There's hearing aids. It's a thing. But wait, we have to announce the world's algorithm award winner. Every week we look at my my area, my whatever this thing is, my news, and it is sorted by top relevance. You see this? I could choose recent, but I trust the algorithm to curate for me, to procure with great care and cure all of the things that I read, anything that goes into my brain. I trust that the algorithm will be a kind algorithm and it will give me exactly what I need. Oh my gosh, about 100 people here tagged. Kristen Hossman's in there. Steve Endow. Julie Yak. I met her last this South Padre Island. Nancy's going to be there. I can't see these people again without having more progress in my year so that I can walk up to them and go, well, look at all the progress. It's a lot. I know. I could tell them I read a lot of news episodes. Man, that ginger. I just had a whole thing of raw ginger. I think it melted my taste buds off. Molly Fuchel, business owner, diamond emoji, delivering education, ... 2 days ago says a light bulb working with homeless teens in our region who are striving to graduate high school against all odds has reminded me how important community and support systems really are. We need to do the same for younger professionals entering the Microsoft ecosystem. Do you know an intern, recent graduate, or someone in their first tech role who could benefit from mentorship, connexion, and finding their own hashtag Vibe Tribe? Tag them below. Partnerin.io Vibe. We're giving away complimentary passes to She's a Vibe plus Vibe Conference to help the next generation grow, connect, and feel like they belong in this community. Fire emoji. I'll personally reach out with a registration code. Tiffany Allen, KCB will be there. KCB. Hey, who's going to be there? I can say for sure KCB. Murray, do you want to get up and read? You feel like joining? Do you want to tell everybody about your Microsoft? Ding 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 bing 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 bing. Just say the word Murray Fife, and I shall send you a link. I shall send it to thee. Copy invite link. Send to myself. What was I going to do? Who knows? If you think that at any point this format might be a waste of your time, you would be correct. I never said it would be good. We're going to read newses, as I call them. And if old Murrah wants to jump in, well then, let Murrah join. I just started talking about a guy from Georgia, like a guy from Georgia, because old Murrah's in Georgia. If the mood takes you, if you are swept away with a newsal desire, plus if Murray comes on, we can play Murray's mother, who always just comes out of the woodwork to scold Murray for working too much. Well, I can't tell you how proud I am of good old Mali Fushel. Who else is here? Miroslav's going to come from Macedonia. That guy's a monster. Awesome guy. I met him several times. Unya, I thought I met her. I want to say her. I am sorry. I am not immediately familiar with Unya as a name. So pardon me if I have misgendered you. Rick McCutcheon will be there. Zach Layton. This is leading by example, and I love to see it. Even though I read it with a robot voice, I was KCB. She's making a difference. Oh, Nelly. Clunk. Well, we like this, and we are going to comment on it. Comment. Algorithm Award for this week. Oh my gosh. Look who it is. Right mid award, we're going to introduce our next guest. He is a 3-time F1 Grand Prix winner in Paris, London, just the usual places that you would go around and do a Grand Prix. He's won $6 million in Monte Carlo. I don't know. Anyway, it's Murray.
You are stretching it today. I'm glad that I'm the bottom of the barrel and you're allowing me to come in here.
We have a strict filter for who gets to come on here. It's whoever comments on our thing. There's never been a better whoever than Murray Fife. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. I actually had to move the Airstream yesterday, or the day before, relocate it.
Did you think of John's drone footage?
I've been thinking about that drone ever since you've been here. I want one so badly.
Oh my gosh. Do you know how many cool things LinkedIn would have if Murray Fife had a drone?
Maybe. So
things would be different for us if we had a drone, Murray. Like we would do the cool Star Wars like Ewok Village races, like where you would weave in and out of your cool Ewok Village trees in your property.
Let's do it. So I'll have my coffee. You can have your mud.
I'm having a little bit of mud. I revamped on mud when I was in your stream. I had a little filter bag in there, just grabbing a bunch of silt, so I could have my coffee on days.
Although I know this doesn't apply to Joe reading the news, but as you know, I brew my own coffee and I brewed it on I roasted coffee on the grill, but I did it in a large pan that actually we used to cook pork chops. So the coffee had a taste of pork chops and salt, which was actually pretty darn nice. So
Man, I've been missing pork chop coffee. Let's ask the robots if you can smoke it on a Traeger.
you should be able to, but you've got to stir it a lot. Otherwise, the bottom coffee gets burned and the top. So, but since we're on a tangent, and it's related to Contoso coffee. My neighbor's thinking that he's got a Traeger or something like that, and we're trying to work out whether after you roast the coffee, if you smoke the coffee, then whether it would get a smoky flavor to it. I think it would. So no.
How about a romantic pork chop smoked coffee?
Don't bash it until you try it. Don't make fun.
That's what I learned, because you had made so many cool things. You made your own salsa. We had your salsa, and we also had your there was something else that was sweeter. Compote.
Was it fig?
Yes.
Fig preserves.
Oh my gosh, that was good. We did it on toast.
Yeah. So figs are the redhead stepchild of the fruit industry. That are actually pretty nice.
Do you think that this will show me a clip of roasted smoked coffee beans?
Yeah. So saying use the already roasted beans. Yeah,
Oh.
You just have to do them on a low heat, and maybe just spin them around a little bit.
Do you need? Here's a little rotisserie basket.
Oh, that'd be good. Then, maybe I should find one of those.
It has a good lock on it so that the beans don't spill out every time it rotates. Oh, you could do peanuts too.
Huh. I think we found a whole new. Yeah, let's just stop ERP, and smoke beans.
We could be part of Contoso Coffee.
Yeah.
Well, you've been tearing it up with your AI stuff. I've been heavily profiting off of that. Like I have a bot now that just takes all of your content and it immediately monetizes it out into the market. And then it has like a stealing intellectual property bot, like a emoji thing avatar that it made. And it basically like taunts you every time that I make money off of it in the wide open world.
Huh. I'll need to make another bot that takes your bot technology and monetizes it, and then trash talks your bot for stealing my content.
It'll be like those robot wars. What were those? The machine wars where you make robots and they have to Mechazilla each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we did. Kate Coffee Bacon was doing an Elvis impression 2 weeks ago because of Las Vegas, on account of Las Vegas, and I didn't see neither hide nor hair of you out in Las Vegas.
Yeah, the LJ Police Department don't let me leave the state.
House arrest. So Kate Coffee Bacon was doing stuff. So her new nickname is KCB. It's just an Elvis thing. So Molly Fuchel she's the Algorithm Award winner. She was so virtuous as to land first on my LinkedIn feed. She couldn't have known. It was her diligent human effort that got her here. And we were right in the middle of awarding the award. Goes to none other than Molly Fuchel. We have to check the leaderboard. Let's see. I think it's Joe reads DNews.com. Unfiltered, unscripted, somehow still not canceled. Oh, the next episode is live in 51 minutes. Little do they know. We're already live. My bot doesn't know what time it is. I'm somebody, I promise. And then Nico's doing these cool AI inspired things. And there's me stealing money in a convertible leaving Las Vegas. It says 30 miles, though. I don't know if that means until my next thing or whatever. But anyway, the Algo Rhythm Award Board leaderboard has Murray Fife up here at 3 wins.
3 wins? Huh.
Yeah, 3 measly wins. And that means that you were tearing it up there for a while. I thought you were first like weeks in a row. Maybe it was those 3 weeks.
I was trying, so you're just blacklisting me.
Well, Molly Fuchel, I don't know if she's been here. We have to do a search from now on. If you're watching, Nico, there's no Molly. Ding, ding, ding. So all these people have won at least once. We have a lot of ones. It's easy to be a 1. It's a lot harder to be a 3. There were only a few of them, only 3 3s.
Or an 8. Anya's killing it.
Anya's crushing. So it even tells you which episode she was in. She's actually episode 1. Isn't that great? She really fell off between episodes 5 and 35. She hit a slump. She's back on it. Well, we got to award this award. Where is it?
Yeah. Click send. Let's move on.
You're regionally famous. All right, and now we have to have you read it. Is it large enough? Do you have huge screen?
Yeah. Yes, I do. That's an easy one. Free Wi-Fi. Do we? Is this a copyright? By free Wi-Fi, digital skills, workforce training. We're building the pathways to opportunity. M dash. So, can you say AI created? And it's only like 5 lines or 6 lines. That's lazy as heck for that. Anyway, M dash. One community one community lift zone at a time. Now we have lifts and not in LJ. Blah 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 blah. Oh, boring.
Learn how our lift zones are connecting more Americans across the country to the tools they need to thrive. Look, it's inspired you. Peter, the direct digital navigator, is helping his community. Hoorah. Comcast, that just makes me want to buy Comcast cable. Wouldn't it to you? Whatever, Comcast. Alicia.
We're just snobs.
We are snobs.
But something better, DynamicsCon.
That's true. We're way better. Alicia Bement is Bement. Rux, engineered to fit, built to last. She's in Fargo, North Dakota. She has 4,241 followers and so many connections. How many? Where's the count? It doesn't even tell you.
Yeah. You can't see the counts after they go over 500. Can you?
Maybe not. This is my first time being on LinkedIn, so just kidding. Another DynamicsCon in the books. She says the sessions this year were packed with insight, and the engagement from the community was incredible. You could not even believe it. So that's Alicia. So Alicia's here. So that must be her co-worker. Hey, the desserts here were incredible. All the food, because it was Las Vegas. The reason, let me just explain something to the folks at home. The reason the food, as I call it, the food in Las Vegas is good, is that they want you to gamble all of your money away. And the amount of money that they help you to gamble away is so large that they can just give you like Michelin star rated food. So when you are enjoying the food in Las Vegas, part of that enjoyment comes back around to you saying, and you're like, wow, I barely ever pay. I didn't even pay for this. It's like, oh yeah, you paid, buddy. You paid.
In theory, you paid.
I gambled wantonly in Las Vegas. Like I hadn't gambled since I was in college, and like a year out of college, I lost $800 at a time where I had probably about $800 for the entire month. And I looked at that and I felt nothing. I was just like, I could have done that 15 times. I was like, I am never touching that again. I had zero, I didn't like the money left. I knew that it was depriving me of like food for the ensuing weeks. And I was like, yeah, I could have done that many more times over. So I didn't do anything, but I broke my streak of discipline and I gambled in Las Vegas. I took out $300 and I just fed one $20 bill at a time into the slot machine. And then it won me a couple times and then it lost me the rest of the time.
I'm trying to think of a witty comment about ERP implementations. But
It's the sunk cost fallacy is what they call it. Since we've invested so much into our ERP project, surely we must keep on going. And sometimes you actually have to scrap
it's the valley of despair. I think someone had. You get all excited and then you get down to the despair, and then you take off, and then you get the
Well, the rules are sort of wonky on those little slot machines. We noticed that it would be like you're betting like 80 cents at a time, and then all of a sudden it's like $16 at a time, and like the factor, they ratchet it up as you go. So it's just, you could just see the casino owners just holding you by the ankles, just like emptying out your pockets. Well, do you want to read Good Anya Chechersky's post?
I will. So, I wish for all of you to have a conference buddy, someone that you can walk the expo floor with, go to parties with, people watch in the bar with, even if it makes you, even if they make you go to get too little sleep. I thought go to little sleep, and even talk a little smack without any guilt. I loved having Tanya K as my wing woman at DynamicsCon. DynamicsCon sounded fun.
Honestly, like I was down on Las Vegas because of the whole like degenerate gambling, vortex that I thought I was going to go down into. I didn't want to be around it. I thought I wasn't going to do any of it. But being around these guys was a lot of fun. And the venue, like Fontainebleau, the food, literally every meal was incredible. And it was just the meal, the food that they were serving us in the line. So we had a Spanish day where it was all like tapas, like the patatas bravas and all the other goodnesses. Like they did. Oh my gosh, it was everything. All the desserts were that good. It was super bueno. Did we like this?
Yeah, of course we do.
Miroslav says hello. I got to meet Monica and Miroslav. They were awesome. They came in from Macedonia. There's Monica Aleksovska. And we took pictures with everybody, as I call them, pictures. And I have to now empty my whatever that card thing is and then send them. I have to post them on LinkedIn. I found out that Marie, Wiese, is Marie Weiss. She put it on, because I mispronounced it. I pronounced it 3 different ways, and I just wanted to cover all my bases, and then she corrected me. So, but she was hilarious when she did. She's like, "You can call me anything, just like don't call me late for dinner," kind of thing. I forget what the post was, but it was hilarious. And she has the best book title. She said, in the years in COVID and after COVID, her book title is "You're on Mute," and it's like it's like how you finding your voice in the market or something like that. I have not actually read the book, but it was the best book title around because during and after COVID, there was this meme I saw that said pre-COVID everybody's polite. Hey, you know what? You might be on mute there. And then during COVID, it was just like actually, mute. And then 3 weeks into COVID, everybody's literally just rudely interrupting the other person. You're on mute, like coming over the top of them.
People learn a lot during COVID about video conferencing and going on air, like being on mute, but also how to mute people when they don't realize that they're not on mute and they're going out and they're taking taking to go orders and all of these things, or people are coming into their office and they're just talking randomly to them. So it's like whack-a-mole
Yeah.
inside of Teams, trying to find the person that's actually doing the talking, and then muting
Yeah,
them.
it's like you're talking about something ERP or data, or like, nuanced context for some process, and then somebody forgets they're off mute, or they're not on mute, and they're like, "Tell him that's what he gets." He's gonna have to clean his.
No, I will not do that. I will not do that.
Like, listen here, buddy. So, oh my gosh, this is so good. All right, so let's see. We got John Seifert, CEO at Dynamic Communities and Cloud Wars. They started this thing called Cloud Wars. Do you think that the name Cloud Wars is are we past that? Like, do they need to call this AI Wars? Are we still in the cloud? LLM Wars. Anyway.
Cloud Wars is a little dated, but then again.
Well, over the last 30 days, the team at Dynamic Communities has reimagined our hashtag Microsoft user website. It delivers tips, tricks, tutorials, and how-to content for the AI, biz apps, data, and low-code, no-code platforms in the Microsoft ecosystem. 4 things, : there are 4. : means that there's a numbered list coming. For example, the site, number 1. The site is now completely organized by Microsoft Platform at the top line nav. All of the content, number 2, is created by users in the community, -- 26 of them, -- who are some of the most popular speakers at my summit. Nah. Murray, you have a question in the corner?
So I think the -- is the new M-.
Yeah, it's -- is the new M-. 2 N's is the new M.
Because I've seen AI going out and starting to put in the double dashes in, and no one puts a double dash into their stuff, or I haven't seen them. But anyway, I'm just a AI content snob. You need to be a little bit better at hiding
Yeah,
it.
do better, people. But this -- is avant-garde.
Although I started to think, I went out and I learned what the special key was for an M-, and I think I might just start using it.
You're
just because.
I think you're a special key. You need a T-shirt with says special key with your keyboard shortcut on it. Number 3, each video, article, or podcast is clearly tagged as a quote-unquote tip or trick, a tutorial, or how-to within the context of the Microsoft platform it's aligned with. All the content, over 10,000 articles and videos, that's a flex, can be accessed with a simple prompt in our AI agent on the site. This is not -- This is not a search tool. Instead, it is like having an expert user you can interact with, accessing only the content on the site created by our community experts. Mad props to Joe C., the other Joe C., for creating this amazing resource for the 75,000 active users we serve every day on the site and through our events. Hashtag WDFA. What does that mean? What does finance add? The heck is WDFA?
WDFA.
We'll just see about this. See if it understands and all. Oh, it's thinking.
Thinking longer.
I just fired off one of those backup turbines in Memphis, Tennessee. We don't F around. Wow. No, it means we don't fool about. Oh, it is a flex. Get the skinny on all the reimagination that John describes at this link. Sort of blows you away by how simple the UX is.
Another dash.
Yeah, dash in it. View anchor.
Oh, there's an M-. So I'm seeing M-dashes all over the place.
Podcast, custom report, custom article. So this is the redesign. So this is by Nav. What about Fabric Data? Ask now. How can I make money using the ads, the ad platform? This is the expert. We don't fool about. Now, free. You can just log in. Leverage paid ads, targeted advertising, monitor and adjust. This is just generic, though. I mean, with Dynamics communities. Which package is right for me? I'm an ISV in FNO.
Oh, sign in.
I don't think it remembers me. I think I have to sign in. Oh well, I ran out. I wasted all of its, but we can still like it. You can always like stuff. Do you want to read Mary Myers? She's dressed as a superhero person, princess person, power pack something.
So last week I had the privilege of sharing how much the Dynamics Users Group, Doug, community means to me at hashtag DynamicsConLive. This felt like a special full circle moment in my journey. I remember the first DynamicsCon Live. I dressed up like a superhero, but before the tutu. After my speaking session, I never felt more alive or at home. It was so endearing to have so many people stop by and share their stories of finding their people at hashtag DynamicsCon2. There she is.
That's awesome. Way to go, Mary. Superhero. I wish I was there for that. I didn't make that like keynote thingy. I had stayed up from 10 p.m. until 5 a.m. Just pulling slots and smoking cigars and having like beer and ice cream delivered to me. I was very measured. I only did $300 and I did no reload. I just wasted all my money, and then I just took my licks and I went home, and it took like maybe an hour max.
The last time we went to Vegas, we actually we walked the strip one day, but we spent most of our time over in Death Valley, traveling around.
Oh wow!
There. Then another time I went to Area 51,
and
which is a long way from Vegas.
Wow, and you made it back. So
yeah.
Well, we're getting sambushed at the moment. Chief Marketing Officer at Duop, podcast host on Sambush or Ambush on Air. First time in Finland and first time meeting the team here. Nothing better than good company, fresh air, and some Prosecco on the open water. Here's the kicking off my time in Europe with Team Duop. And that's Antti. I like Antti. I met their team, I guess, in Orlando. Oh, man, they're crushing it. They do AP automation. My sister's name is Marisa. I see very few Marisas. First time in Finland. Finland, right? Yeah. But a very nice summer get-together and smooth sailing in Helsinki. So special guest stars CMO Sam, first time in Finland, and the alumni CMO Sari, first ever retired duopper. That's cool. Sari or Sari? Sorry. We like this. John Rivers says, enjoy Finland. Did you think that his enjoy Finland wish was ominous because it was in the command form? Enjoy Finland, like, or else?
It didn't cross my mind.
Yeah, that would be a good meme, though, is to read all of John Rivers' posts and just impute a bunch.
It all, yeah. But But because it's all in the context, it's like, enjoy Finland. See you in Slovenia in a few months, and then enjoy Finland.
I'll see you in
Slovenia in a few. I'll see you in Slovenia in a few days.
I don't think we can mistake amazing exclamation point. I think Erin Bond or Bondi, I think she captured it. I don't think we can say that she's an evil plotter.
Or it could be amazing.
Oh, amazing.
Whatever.
I think those people are true-hearted human beings. I think it is we who are the non-true-hearted, the false-hearted, the crooked, twisted. That's doubtless. Well, I think we've reached the end of the news. Otherwise, we'd have to read Meet Our Partners. We read these guys last week. I have no idea what they do. But it's $100 million, 100% channel. Really
it's a growth fund.
Yeah, they're a partner growth fund. They're leading the shift away from legacy networks like people networks or networking or. I want to access the fund. Anyway, Shannon Mullins is all over Dynamics Mind. Journey starts today to my favorite event of the year. So everybody are you a Dynamics Minder? Did you ever go to Europe?
No. Again, the LJ Police Department doesn't allow me to get out of the county.
Well, it's probably better for all of us, honestly. Sevi says hi. I saw him there. I wanted to catch up with him more over beer, but I just didn't. I just went ahead and focused on myself the entire time and talked to other people. Sorry, Sevi. Brittany, thanks. High five. Everyone's still reflecting. Anya says she commented on Danielle McNamee that she's still reflecting. Since it has a rocket emoji, do you want to read this one and have this be the last one? Can you ring us out of the news with this one?
Yep. Still, so Danielle says, still reflecting on Dynamics user group, Doug, / DynamicsCon last week, ... And the momentum is real. Woo! Another DynamicsCon, another incredible team showing, another step forward in the finance and supply chain management journey. We're so proud of how Vera's Pay team continues to show up and stands out in the Microsoft ecosystem. I need to look them up. This year was all about expanding our reach into the finance and supply chain management and introducing embedded payments to the whole audience. And it's clear we're just getting started. Highlights include a fantastic partner supper club with some of the best in the ecosystem, packed and energized customer and prospect event at PopStroke, dozens of meaningful partners and customers and conversations. A week later, the biggest takeaway: community plus innovation plus consistency equals real growth. Grateful for the team and the ecosystem we get to build alongside. And on this personal note, as I continue to grow as a leader in the space, I'm especially grateful for the women who have mentored me, pushed me, and led by example. It's a reminder of keeping it to keep paying forward and making this space still more for the next generation of leaders. Missing us? Take a look here. See what we shared at DynamicsCon / hashtag pound.
Look at these guys. There's Bob M. This is Danielle M. Different M's. Kristen Hassman and the rest of them. Oh my gosh, it's Tiffany and KCB and Sam Bush. There's the whole crew there, man. Jacob Pepper. I don't know these guys, but I should. And man, they did it. VersaPay. They crushed it. There they are at the booth. The booths were really, it was a big floor this year. You got to walk around. Just a lot of space. Sometimes you're sort of crammed in, and this one was really generous. They were generous with everything in Las Vegas, except for winnings. Of winnings,
I think there may be a reason for that.
I think the reason is that they want to take all our money. Hey, how's your construction going?
The phase 1 is done. So our extra large porch, because I can't say deck very well because people get it misconstrued. Our extra large porch is built, and we're extending the porch, so it's going to be the biggest porch in the neighborhood, that's for sure. And
the best part of Joe Recent News I think we've ever had.
yeah, although since we're not talking about porches, the something else I did yesterday is I went and I took all the SAP data, and then I used AI to load it into Dynamics as Contoso bikes. So now next to SAP with then you can actually compete with the same data that they're showing. And I noticed that their costing is completely off.
Oh, wow.
Off when I ran the bill of material updates. So anyway,
yeah, we're doing a data migration right now with SAP data, and the bots are pretty good at the old their mapping. You still need to really babysit it, but it is mapping. Customized SAP something or other over to F&O with some customization, so it's getting it. It's not perfect, like it still takes human beings so far, but it's getting there. Like that whole agentic movement is coming. If not here already. If you're reading Murray Fife's post, then you would surmise that it's here already. Murray, we did our tasks. We did our duty even. Do you have anything to say to the folks at home?
Make sure you tune in for next week's Joe Reads the News, live from Texas, I'm assuming. so the best hour of your life that you won't be able to get back. So,
and then Nico says that's a big old porch. He has the last word. All right, man. Thanks for joining, and we're gonna play everybody out. We play out music, and we just turn off our cameras and go away, and then we let the music do all the talking.
So, adios, everyone.
Have a good weekend. We couldn't afford music, so I just do it my own. It's future Murray. It's past me. It's aspiring Frederick. It's past pricing.